Welcome back to Bearcave Watch Reviews. I'm your host, Papa Bear, and today we're going to be looking at a god-tier watch from Casio. Nope, it is not a G-Shock. It is a simple Casio Illuminator that packs in more features than a $15,000 Rolex. The Casio Illuminator line is full of these kind of watches, but today we're going to be looking at the W219H-1AV. This is one of the best ultra budget watches on the market, and that's why it gets called God tier whenever you get a watch like this for not a lot of money. Just to be clear, this watch was not sent to me by Casio. I purchased this watch about 2 years ago after Christmas. I have worn it a million times, so you'll be getting a full, in-depth, unbiased review of this simple but effective watch. As always, I will give you my pros and cons, overall thoughts about the watch, let you know at the end if this one gets the Bearcave Seal of Approval. And before we start, let's do a quick wrist check. Let me just polish this off. Today I am wearing tonight, I'm wearing my Steel Dive 1953 Subby Homage, which I absolutely love. This is a really nice timepiece. So that's what's on the wrist. Let's get into the review. Okay, so as you see, I'm still using my Dives boxes for stands because I have so many of them. And this is the watch. I'm going to pick it up and go through the regular routine here. This is the Casio Illuminator. It does look like a G-Shock, but it's not. Let's move it over here, give you all the stats and specs and everything. This is a very simple, inexpensive watch that does exactly what you need it to do. It tells time, tells you the date, has a stopwatch, and a couple other features, so we'll go into that in a moment. It's on a resin case, resin band, screw down case back. It's got the battery module on there for you, so you always know what you need, and just a really good looking, simple case. Now, one thing to notice is that, or to talk about, is that the strap itself is a little stiff, even after years of having it. I've had it, like I said, 2 years, but it is still a little stiff, but not terribly. So let's go and talk about the things that I really like about this watch, other than it just being a great value for money. I mean, when I tell you how much they cost, and the links will be in the description, you'll see what I'm talking about. So basic 39 millimeter case, good size. The screen is very easy to read. I'm sure you can see that. Typical Casio. So this one, however, has the light over here on the right, and I will also do some night or loom shots, if you will, but it does have a light. You do have to press it to hold it down. You got your mode here, alarm, stopwatch, setting it, and you're good to go. And then this is the one that if you're doing the stopwatch, you would use. Now, the bracelet is fine enough. It's durable. It has one keeper. It does have plenty of adjustment holes. And one thing that I did notice, and I'll put it on my wrist in a minute here, is that the strap is a little long for my wrist, but it will work for everybody else. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on my wrist. Okay, so here it is on my wrist. And I'll do a slow wrist roll here for you. You see, I still have plenty of holes to use if I needed to. But there you go. Wears very easy. It's very light, obviously with the resin case and strap. So let's talk about the things that I don't like about the watch. Okay, so I showed you the backlight. It brightens up the screen, which is great, but you have to hold it down. That's just one thing I think that even on a budget watch, if you hit it, it should at least stay on for at least 3 seconds, but this one doesn't. And when I do the in the dark video, I'm going to compare it to another watch that I have, and it's a Casio G-Shock Homage, the SME, and I'll show you the difference in the light on that one and this one. But other than that, I mean, there's not a lot of things that you can say bad, other than the packaging, which I still have the packaging somewhere, but for purpose of this review, I figured I wouldn't bring it out. It's your standard blue and white Casio box with the little clip inside, and that's all. But other than that, for what you're paying for this watch right now, you can pick it up for just under $30. And actually, in some places, you can pick it up for under $25 too. So, that being said, yes, you are getting all these features: stopwatch, day date, alarm. Now, it's only one alarm. It's not a multi-alarm watch, but still. And you're not paying 15 grand. So if you're just needing a watch for everyday use, a beater, this Casio is perfect for you. Okay. Uh, Luxury pieces don't have all this stuff. Yeah, it gets scratched. You hit it. You know what? 25 bucks. That's the price of lunch. I know because I just went out for lunch. And you get a new watch. It also comes in a rectangular form. It's pretty much the same watch, just in a rectangular form. I'm actually thinking about getting one and maybe giving it away on the channel when we hit certain numbers. So I'm considering that. Again, it's resin all the way through. It doesn't have stainless steel buckle, but it does exactly what it needs to do. So let's ask the question: does it get the Bearcave Seal of Approval? All right. So as you can see here, I've got the Illuminator and I've got the SKME, and I'll show you the backlight on them in just a second, and you can see the difference. Here is the Illuminator backlight. So it's bright. However, I'm holding it. So if I let go, it's off. But it is bright, so if you, as long as you know where the button is, you're good to go. The SME is not as easy. There we go. So you press the button and it actually holds for 3 seconds, even when you press it down. But it is much brighter. So there's that. I think it comes as no surprise that this would definitely get the seal of approval. Number one, inexpensive. Fantastic. You guys know that I'm all about budgets and budget-friendly watches. At the price point, you just really can't beat it. I can't say that enough. What do I think about it as far as it compared to a G-Shock? I have a G-Shock, and I actually have another Illuminator that my son gave me when he was done with it. It's all scratched up, but it still works fine. That one does have multi-alarms, and I might actually do a video on it. But back to this. Is it a G-Shock? No. Does it look like a G-Shock? Yes. Battery life. That's something about this watch. I don't think I said it, but it approximately 7 years of battery life. I mean, hello. Talk about set it and forget it and just not have to worry. I mean, in 7 years, if you still have it, then you know you've done well. I literally just threw away my G-Shock that I had for about 10 years because it was dead. I had broken the case. The strap holders were all bad. So again, that one I got for Christmas, and I remember it was over $70 back then. The same watch now is over $85, $90 now. So again, this watch is a budget watch that packs a lot in it. Stopwatch, daily alarm, backlight, 7 years of battery life, water resistant. Things you got to think about sometimes, especially when everybody's just pumping out $500 G-Shocks. This is definitely a good way, an alternative way to go. So I want to thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. If you know somebody who is into watches and wants different types of reviews, send them my way. Follow me on all my social media because I am working on growing the channel, growing all my social media networks, platforms, and start doing giveaways, not to buy people, but just because I want to give back to the community. I've said this many times on this channel. I am not doing this for money. If money comes from it, that's great, but that's not the reason I do it. I do it because I love watches, and it's great for my mental health to keep me busy. So thank you for watching the video. This is Papa Bear. We'll see you next time.